Hello everyone and welcome to Disney Decades. I'm your host, Nick LoCicero. In Disney Decades, I'm going to read about an event that happened in Disney Parks history, and you have to guess what year that event occurred. But there's a twist. In front of you, you should have a board with the dates 1950 through 2020. This is called the Time Wheel. You also have a set of 7 game pieces called Time Windows. If you don't yet have your Time Wheel and Time Windows, please pause this video and visit www.nt.com/DisneyDecades to download the game for free. Now, each time window is large enough to cover a series of years from 1 to 7. If you're really sure about a date, use a smaller time window. If you aren't too sure, use one of your larger time windows to cover more years. Once you use a time window, set it aside. It is no longer available for you to use. I have 15 events, and if you run out of time windows before I run out of events, you win. You'll have 20 seconds after I read an event to place your time window. If you need more time, just pause the video. No one's looking. Now it is time to play Disney Decades. Have fun and good luck. Here is event number 1. Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time Fireworks premieres at Magic Kingdom as part of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. What year did Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time Fireworks premiere at the Magic Kingdom as part of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party? Lots of different fireworks over the years for the Christmas party, but what year did Minnie's fireworks debut? And time's up on that one. The year was 2019. All right, hopefully you're off to a good start. Here is event number 2. Artist Point opens at Disney's Wilderness Lodge at Walt Disney World. What year did the restaurant Artist Point open at Disney's Wilderness Lodge at Walt Disney World? Went through a re-theming and not that too many years ago to a character dining location, but what year did the original Artist Point restaurant open up? The year 1994. 94. All right, moving on to event number 3. Toy Story Midway Mania opens at Disney's Hollywood Studios. What year did Toy Story Midway Mania open at Disney's Hollywood Studios? There are a few of these around the Disney parks, but we're looking for the opening year of the Hollywood Studios version. What year did it open? While you're thinking of that, we got time's up. Oh man, that was quick. 2008. 2008 was when it opened. All right, here is event number 4. The 18-hole Lake Buena Vista course opens at the Walt Disney World. This one's for you golfers out there. What year did the 18-hole Lake Buena Vista course open at Walt Disney World Resort? There's a few different courses around Disney World. I just played foot golf at one of them, but we're looking for the opening year of the Buena Vista golf course. Maybe you played it. Maybe you played it in its opening year, which was 1972. 72. All right, here's our next one, event number 5. And if you follow us on social media, you already should know the answer to this one, because this was our Disney Decades question of the week. The Fort Wilderness Railroad closes at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground. What year did the Fort Wilderness Railroad close at the campground? And I'm jealous for those of you who actually got to ride this, but imagine seeing a train going around the entire campground. That used to happen. You can even find some tracks and some spots in the woods still. Pretty cool. But what year did it close? 1980. Way back in 1980. All right, we're a third of the way through this episode. If you're off to a good start, congrats. If you haven't gotten too many, well, we still got 10 events left, so you got plenty of time. Here we go for event number 6. Club 33 opens at Tokyo Disneyland. What year did Club 33 open at Tokyo Disneyland? Lots of Club 33s around the world now, but we're looking for the opening year of the Tokyo Disneyland location. I'd also like to know how many playing tonight have gotten to go inside that one. All right, well, the year was 1983. 83. All right, on to event number 7. The Grand Floridian Beach Resort opens at Walt Disney World. What year did the Grand Floridian open at Walt Disney World? It's to be called the Beach Resort, probably because it has a beach. Yep. Disney likes to be very descriptive with their names. What year did the Grand Floridian open? 1988. 88. All right, we're going to stay at the Disney World resorts for event number 8. Cape May Cafe opens at Disney's Beach Club Resort. Not the Grand Floridian Beach Resort, but the actual Beach Club Resort. What year did Cape May Cafe open at Disney's Beach Club Resort? Who put 2 questions with the word beach right back to back? I don't know. Maybe I was going for a theme. What year did Cape May Cafe open? 1990. 1990. All right, let's see if event number 9 also has the word beach in it. Cranium Command permanently closes at Epcot in the Wonders of Life Pavilion. No beach there. Cranium Command permanently closes at Epcot in the Wonders of Life Pavilion. Not much going on in the Wonders of Life Pavilion these days. There was a lot going on back in the day. What year did Cranium Command close? And time is up. 2007. 2007, yeah. All right, here we go. Event number 10. Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith permanently closes at Disney's Hollywood Studios. What year did Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith permanently close at Disney's Hollywood Studios? Of course, to make way for the Muppets, who are in there rocking now. But Aerosmith ruled that building at one point. What year did that version of the ride permanently close? 2026. 26. All right. We are 2/3 of the way through this show now. Hopefully, maybe you got all 7 time windows done, and you're just playing for fun the rest of the time. But if you got some time windows left, hopefully you got that last one. That was pretty recent history. But here we go for number 11. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout opens at Disney's California Adventure. What year did Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout open at Disney California Adventure? This, of course, taking over a retheme to their Tower of Terror attraction. Love this attraction, especially the holiday overlays that they do. What year did it open? And time is up. 2017. 2017 was when Mission Breakout opened. All right, here we go. Event number 12. After developing story and set designs for NBC's Disney on Parade, Raleigh Crump leaves Disney to consult on projects including Busch Gardens in Florida. So what year did Raleigh Crump leave Disney to consult on other projects including Busch Gardens in Florida? He went on to a lot of great things. Of course, did a lot of great things at Disney, but did a lot of great things after Disney. Little hint there, if you know when Busch Gardens in Florida opened, you could probably guess around the right time. The year was 1970. Right back in 1970. All right, event number 13. Just 3 events left in this episode. Here we go. The Rainbow Caverns Mine Ride is upgraded to become the Mine Train Through Nature's Wonderland at Disneyland. Oof, this is some tough Disneyland history. But what year, because obviously this ride doesn't even exist anymore, but what year did the Rainbow Caverns Mine Ride become Mine Train through Nature's Wonderland at Disneyland? And time is up on that one. So it was way back in 1960. 1960 is the correct year. Here we go. Event number 14. Surprise in the Skies begins performances over the World Showcase Lagoon at Epcot. If you remember this one, fun. Fun little show over the World Showcase Lagoon. What year did Surprise in the Skies begin performances at Epcot? All right, and get your time window placed. Hopefully your time window covers the year 1991, because 91 is the correct answer. All right, the last event, event number 15, the one where everybody uses their final time window and wins the game. Maybe not, this one's hard. Monsanto's Fashions and Fabrics Through the Ages closes at Disneyland. What year did Monsanto's Fashions and Fabrics Through the Ages close at Disneyland? I don't know, this one's a tough one. You're like, why did this even exist? This was a thing? This was a thing. Disneyland had a lot of weird stuff. What year did it close? 1966. Way back in 66. All right. So how'd you do? Did you use up all your time windows this time? Maybe you've played all episodes of Disney Decades so far and used up your time windows every single time. That would be amazing. I'd love to hear about it. Leave comments here on this video. Post your scores. Let us know how you did. And of course, like this video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already, because then you get notifications when we drop a new episode each and every Thursday. Well, that's it for this edition of Disney Decades. See you next time.